We have a potential money spinner in the second game in this episode. It's why we've jumped ahead just that little bit more. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Treasure Hunter here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Today we have two games. The first one is home to Cheltenham in the league. We are then going to be travelling down to the south coast to face Southampton in the FA Cup. Potential money spinner that one. I don't know if it's going to be on the TV or not. We have a look at the schedule. It isn't at the moment. The Carabao Cup quarter-final against Brighton is. More on that in a little bit. But the Southampton game isn't at the moment. It's still saying at 3 o'clock. So we could just be earning a gate fee for that one there. Unless we knock them out and then we get some money, don't we? But that's ifs and buts. So since you guys were last with us, we have remained unbeaten at home. The only game we have lost is against Ipswich in the Pizza Cup. And speaking of the Pizza Cup, we have been knocked out by Walsall. They beat us 2-1 in the second round. Wasn't 100% happy about that one, but it was away. We're not the best away. We were in the league then. We beat Fleetwood 4-0. We beat Peterborough 4-1. Bolton 1-0. Port Vale 1-0. We then drew with Cambridge at their ground 2-2. Lost at Charlton's ground 3-1. We drew with Wycombe at their ground and then beat Exeter in the most recent game 1-0. In the Carabao Cup then we managed to easily get past Blackpool. We beat them 2-0 and we beat Stockport 3-0 in the FA Cup, which sets up the game against Southampton. All in all then in the league, that leaves us in 4th place. We are currently 11 points behind Ipswich at the top of the table. Plymouth do have a game in hand. They are 6 points ahead of us and we are also 8 points clear of MK Dons in the race for these playoff places. So we are doing absolutely fantastic, to quote Gary Barlow there. In terms of transfers then, we are looking at bringing these guys in here. This guy's on a work permit. This guy's still agreeing a contract with us. Same as this one from Inter Milan. Whether or not they do go through, that's a different story. They're not internationals, are they? So that's going to affect their work permits, considering the wages that we are offering them. And one player that will be joining us in the summer is Rhys Breen from Dunfermline. He is a, what is that, 2.5 star? Yeah, 2.5 star current ability, 4.5 star potential player. I mean, he could go to the 3 star there at the current ability. Looks pretty decent. Can sit there in that central defensive role, tackling a 12, heading a 13, jumping and reach a 17. So we're going to get him up the pitch to get the headers in, aren't we? And also work on his defending. He is 22 years old. Really happy to bring this boy in. One player out of the club though is Callum McDonald. He has gone to Queen Park for £3,700. It frees up a lot of wage bill for us. He was on, I think it was just shy of £2,000 a week, so frees that one up there, and he was not going to sign a contract with us for next year, so we have moved him on. So let's jump in to the Cheltenham game then. They are local rivals. It is at the fortress known as the Memorial Stadium, and the team we're putting out there for this game is Austin in goal, back four of Gordon, Gibson, Bogard and Hall, Coots at the base of this midfield, Anson in power in front of him, McCormick and Ward supporting Marquis up front. We are giving Coburn and Collins a rest for this game. Both of them are playing quite a lot of games at the moment, so we need to rest them. I am toying with the idea of getting rid of Marquis as well. But, I mean, he's on a lot of money, but we need him for when Coburn isn't here. He's not scored that many goals, though, in the matches that he has played for us. I mean, we haven't really given him the opportunity to do so. Cheltenham have got this ball then from the kickoff. They're playing it down their left-hand side. We should be bright in ready for this match. As though they shift that through. We have managed to get the ball. Coots controls it, loses it, power steps in to win it, gives it to McCormack. Little bit of nerves on the ball to start with there as Hall runs up this right-hand side. How would you say his name? Let me know down in the comment section how you'd say his name. H-O-O-L-E. As Gavin Ward gets in on goal. 1 minute on the clock. Bristol Rovers 0. Bristol Rovers 1, sorry. Cheltenham 0. And it is Marquis and Gavin Ward providing the goal then. Marquis with the assist. Ward with the actual goal. Where does that push us? 10 points clear of MK Dons. 4 points behind Plymouth. And 8 points now behind Ipswich in the league. So if it does stay like this, that'd be brilliant. Although Cheltenham got the ball on this left-hand side now. Hall should be able to get a challenge in. I know he's on an attacking mentality. Cheltenham, we've managed to force them back for now. Number 23 just stepped off the ball. That looked like it was a blast that was straight into the Cheltenham player, straight into his face. It fell to their player. They had a shot, and it's a good save from Austin. Maybe he should have held on to it. He's just comfortably pushed it out for the corner though. And this corner's going to be coming in. We need a Bristol Rovers head onto it. We do. And Gavin Ward's there again to push it out just that little bit further. Can the highlight end here, please, Football Manager? Or can it just be given to us? It does end there. Was a little bit of pressure, and we're still under it from Cheltenham, although they have easily given it away to Gordon. I don't know why he didn't play it forward then. He turned round, seen the two Cheltenham players. I thought he was going to play them in. Hall plays it into Gavin Ward. Gavin Ward releases McCormick. He's got Marquis if he can find him. He's gone on his own and gets our second goal. McCormick scores so many goals for us. Bristol Rovers 2, Cheltenham 0. 24 minutes on the clock. We take full command of this game. Full charge of it now. Hopefully it is just going to stay like this one. 2-0 will be a brilliant result against one of our local rivals. Looking at the match stats for this game, possession is in our favour. We do control games when it comes to that. We've got a free kick here with Power. Just going to put this one into the box. Trying to find our players. It hasn't, but we do have a penalty. 3-0 before half-time is brilliant. And it is Marquis who's going to be stepping up for this one. Where's he going to put it? Hopefully the different way to the goalkeeper. And it's in between the posts. And the keeper gets down well to save it. And then Marquis just stands there. Doesn't run to the ball. Oh, infuriating. But the half-time also goes, we are 2-0 up. We should be 3-0 up. We'll say that to the boys. I'm really disappointed in Marquis missing that penalty there. We're going to give him another 15 minutes to see if we can get him a goal. If not, we will take him off. And it is coming up to taking him off time as we speak. Wait for it to go to 60. There we go. What are the fitness like? I mean, Hall could probably do with coming off. So we'll do that substitution now. Connolly can come on for him. And we'll bring Coburn on for penalty misser Marquis. Just the two substitutions there. We'll make another couple around the 75-minute mark. Hopefully there isn't going to be any highlights in this second half for Cheltenham. We have a free kick though for our highlight. Gordon giving it to Anderson. Back to Gordon. Gibson. Just goes all the way back to Austin, who's outside of his box. Don't do anything ridiculous. He doesn't. He goes left with Gordon. We need to create some space for ourselves. Gordon's beat his man. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson, a little bit of a trickery there. Jinks it in. McCormack's there to tuck it in. It bobbles around. It falls nicely for him. And he just stabs it into that bottom corner. Now we're 3-0 up. Come on, Bristol Rovers. Come on the gas. And with that, let's make the substitutions then. We need to take some tiring players off. Why is he... I mean, I guess he's probably tired. That's why he's struggling to meet the pace of the game. I think we'll take Ward off. And we'll bring Coots off for our substitutions there. And then Hill can be the next one that comes on at left back around 83 minutes. We're coming up to that now. Let's make it now 84 minutes on the clock. Hill coming on for Gordon. That should see the game out now. Just going to give the boys some praise. They deserve it. They have done very well. Although if we concede here, I will not be a happy bunny. In comes the free kick from Cheltenham. It's aiming towards that back post. And they've bobbled it on to the top of the crossbar. Austin was just rooted to a spot. Not going to go for it. We've got 3 minutes time added on. That's now elapsed. 3-0 winners. Comfortable as well. Good showing from the lads. We'll say that too. I think man of the match has gone to McCormick with his 2 goals in that game. We'll have a quick look at the league table before we go into the Southampton game. We are now 8 points behind Ipswich, 3 points behind Oxford and Plymouth. With I think Plymouth have lost their game. They lost to MK Dons. So MK Dons are still 8 points behind us. I'm quite happy with that because we can chase Plymouth down. So let's go to the South Coast. Let's go and play Southampton. We are ready for the Southampton game. The last time we played Premier League opposition, we beat them 1-0 because they didn't turn up. That was Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. So the team we're putting out there for this one then is Austin in goal, back four of Gordon, Gibson, Tilt in Hull, Power at the base of midfield, Sinclair and Finley in front of him, Evans and Collins supporting Coburn up front. It would be good if we can get a win here. And if we do get a win here, you owe me a subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like this video as well. It's an interesting save is all I'm going to say. We're here at Bristol Rovers trying to win those trophies, aren't we? Obviously, we're not going to win one in the Pizza Cup this year. Can we win the FA Cup? Can we win League 2? Can we win the Carabao Cup? I don't think we're going to happen in this season, definitely, but obviously there are opportunities where that can happen, and Southampton have the ball at the moment, playing it around. It's Ward-Prowse which releases Walker-Peters. Heavy touch from him. Gordon's got it, plays it across the field. Finley's waiting for the ball to come to him. He should have just stepped up to win it, and Southampton take the lead. 3 minutes on the clock, and Southampton have shown their Premier League class. They are 1-0 up already. That Orsic, is he a good player? I don't know. I mean, Southampton got relegated in real life, didn't they? Whether they used him or not, maybe they should do what they're doing here and putting the ball forward. Evans now with a free kick, and yeah, just puts it over. Should have put it into the mixer, really. Put it onto our big players. Get one of our players with a big head onto the ball towards goal. 20 minutes gone. We have registered 3 shots off target. Well, I say saying 1 shot off target. I mean, if you have a shot and it's not registered as on target, surely that is off target. Coming up to the end of this first half, I think we can go into it with our heads held quite high that we are only 1-0 down against a Premier League team. There goes the half-time whistle. Happy with the performance, keep that up. We do need to take off Coburn though, because he's having a poor game. We will bring on Marquis for him. Can this generate any opportunities for us? We are going to stick with the positive mentality. We're going to give the boys a little bit of encouragement as they have a throw-in on their right-hand side. Just playing it forward. Our players have stepped in to win it. It's Sinclair. He does that all the time. And then we go and give the ball away. Why have we given the ball away in a position like that? Just turn and find a defender. Southampton out to that left-hand side, pushing that ball forward. We are getting onto it. It is Tilt. He's got pressure and he gives it away. He gives it away and it's Orsic again. Austin should have done a lot better, but Tilt going into the box and then stopping just created that issue, that goal. Disappointed for that one. We should only be 1-0 down. We shouldn't have been creating that much of an issue for us. We need to make some substitutions. Southampton will have a corner. We are going to bring on Gibbons for Hall at right back. James Ward-Prowse puts this one in, and it has been cleared. Gordon's chasing this ball down, but he's not quick enough. He's not quicker than the Premier League players. And they're just toying around with it in front of all of our team at the moment. We have everybody back. Out to that right hand side they go, and Power slides in from behind. I think that's a red card straight away, and it was. So then, I mean, he was our defensive midfielder. Let's put Finley down there. We'll push him more central than we normally would play and go with this for the remainder of the game. We will need to make a couple more substitutions. In fact, we will do those now. We will bring on Quancy for Hull. I thought we brought Gibbons on. Why is that substitution not gone through? It should have gone through. Mahoney's going to come on for Collins, and we will go with that there. Did I make the substitution? I'm going to have to check back through the footage on that one. I can't actually remember if it's this game or if it was the other game that we made the substitution. Either way, Hull was on the pitch and Southampton had the ball on their right hand side. I thought they sold him a dud pass. They didn't. Walker-Peters steps into Gordon. And we've given away a penalty. I thought we won the ball there. There's going to be a VAR check because we are at a Premier League ground, but the car goes racing past, probably picking that up on the microphone as well. I do apologise. It is a penalty and it's also going to get his hat-trick, and he does. Southampton 3, Bristol Rovers 0. We are out of the FA Cup. I mean, we're going to get some money for this one, aren't we? It is the gate fee that we're going to get. Marcus to the header into Evans with a blinding shot on his left foot. Left foot volley. Bazunu was equal to it though. Fantastic save from him. And now they're working it out from the back. Just Southampton is just one touch passing. Controlling it now though, and out to that right hand side. Gineppo with the ball. Slide in. Win the ball. Win a challenge. He went for it by himself then and put it into the side netting. We've got 10 minutes left to go in this match. 10 minutes just to hopefully not lose any more goals, any more pace behind any of the players. We're going to take Tilt off. Final 2 substitutions. If we can keep it at 3-0, I will be happy. We have a free kick here. Connolly, it's looking like Mahoney's picked up a bit of a knock. He's never going to get onto that one. Bazunu's got the ball, just slowing the pace down. Rolls it in to the defender. If we can get a goal in this match, that would be good. Can't see it happening though. Southampton playing the ball out from the back. Right hand side now. Can we put a challenge in, please? We're not. We're just letting them pass around at the moment. It's like toying with us, training stuff. Marcus has come back to try and to do something. He's just not doing what he should be doing, winning the ball. And Southampton, they've just got that extra man, haven't they? And then now that's a poor pass into Mahoney. Mahoney plays that ball forward, trying to find Evans. He does. Oh, he should have done better with it. He should have just put his laces through the ball into the back of the net instead of trying to put it into the far corners, into towards the post. Wasted opportunity. And now Southampton put it into the box. It's a brilliant save from Austin. Absolutely fantastic save. Although I think he was offside. Anyway, we've got 4 minutes to hang on to this 3-0 loss. I mean, can you really hang on to a 3-0 loss? I don't know. I just don't want to concede any more goals. That's all. I see go down the left-hand side. It's going to be morale destroying if they do put another one in. They chip that one over the bar. Just, I don't know what they're trying to do. There goes a full-time whistle. 3-0 we do lose. We are out of the FA Cup. So it's oh, they all switched off. I think I've just annoyed all the players. Whoops. Well, let's have a look at the finances then. We were £1.3 million in debt. I think they went up to 1.4. So we've made £500,000 here, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. What's the projection going to be? They reckon nearly £3 million in debt by the end of this season. So we're going to have to shift some players on, I think. In terms of the schedule then, if we get past Brighton, which I don't think we will, we'll come back for the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. If not, we will do Ipswich and Burton. 2 home games. 2 games where we probably should be winning. If you guys enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.